Loving these days simply the last.
Morning, y'all. It's 7:15. Going to pick up Matt. Golf day. We're heading to London. Morning, coach.
Alright.
Slide it through. Right, on the road, we're going to Ronan Keating's golf day.
Loving these days simply the last.
Like I'm going to sing one there, it's gone.
Dancing all night, having a blast.
Baby, So Friday's question, fast greens or slow greens? The most overriding factor that people wanted is good greens.
Nah,
They just wanted true greens. But for me, I like a bit of pace on the green. I feel like I can hold putts if they're running out.
Totally the same. Fast, true greens, beautiful. Just set it on line. In it goes.
So today's question is, can Spieth get close to doing what Woods has done? So he's equalled Tiger's record of, I think it's 10 events by the age of 23, I think I read.
Yeah.
Tiger did it in something like 46 less events, but at the same age. Their major record of around 22 years old for them was similar, I think.
Yeah, similar at 22, but I think next year is a big one because I think Woods won 3 when he was 23.
Can Spieth get close to doing what Tiger did with records? Because they're very different personalities, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you don't feel like Spieth is actually doing anything like Tiger has done. But if you look at the records, he's not far off. Post comments down below. What do you think? Spieth, Tiger? I think Tiger's going to be unbeaten, but we thought that with Nicholas, and then Tiger came along and got close.
Yeah.
Post just comments down below, hit the thumbs up button as always, subscribe to the channel if you like the daily vlogs. Let's go and play golf with Ronan Keating. Come on. It's Monday, so it's golfonline.co.uk brought to you video. So we've got last week's winner of the Arcos 360 system will be announced at the end, and today you got a chance to win a dozen Chrome Softs. There is a link down below. Click that link down there, follow through, hit that sign up page, and you are entered.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Right, we're on the course playing on this charity day, Ronan Keating's charity day. It's going to be a fun one, loads of fun people around. We're going to talk about fairway woods today, in today's daily vlog. We're going to talk 3 woods off the deck, Matt.
I don't like talking about it.
Yeah, well that's why we're going to do it. Soph's over there, probably not far off hitting one, so we're going to talk fairway woods from the ground. I think lots of you will learn a few things today. Right, looks like Soph's got a fairway wood in her hands. Let's talk about equipment first. What fairway wood have you got, Soph? 14, so you're 14.5. Do you know, have you tried?
I'm 14.
Oh, so it's down half.
Yeah.
So in theory, you're coming down in loft. Do you know why you do that? What's your theory with that?
My theory is I've got a 17 hybrid.
Yeah.
And that's like my best club in the bag. That goes as far as I can hit it. It's like my optimum club.
Yeah.
So I struggle with getting a 3 wood to fly as far.
Yeah, because you've gone past your optimum loft.
Yeah. So we thought if we loft down, then at least we can get more run.
Chase, I agree,
Yeah,
definitely.
so-
And the other thing I think, if we just hold your 3 wood up again for me. So if Matt was to use this, which I'll show you his 3 wood in a second, with his delivery, he won't launch it. You're good at launching.
Yes.
You hit up at the ball with your driver, and with this, we'll talk about what you might do with this for them. Your loft is key to how you want your fairway wood to be played.
Yeah.
Most of the people down there get a 15-degree fairway wood. I need a 3 wood.
Yeah.
That's not how you do it. But, you
No.
know, so many people do that. You've got to get your 3 wood around your delivery, otherwise it becomes an unusable clubbing situation.
I had a 3 wood where I couldn't hit it off the tee, and it was just going the same as my 5 wood.
Yes.
So it was like, why have I got it?
So we're going to talk a bit more about loft. Let's let Soph play her shot. So if we look at Lockey's 3 wood, he is 16 degrees. So where Sophie goes down to 14, Matt's 16. Soph more of a sweeper, adding loft. Matt more hitting down and not adding that much loft. Both can be defined as 3 woods, but obviously very different. And that's one of the biggest mistakes I see amateurs make. They just buy a standard 3 wood and wonder why they can't get it up in the air. Rule of thumb Most amateurs 3-woods are too low lofted. That's just a rule of thumb. So if you're thinking about getting a 3-wood, get the loft checked. As in, go and hit some, see what launches you get. You'll find 17, 16, even 18 degrees fairway woods might work better than you than just simply coming down in loft. So fairway wood from the ground. If you're hitting a 3-wood, do you own a 3-wood, Ray?
Yes.
What loft's on your 3-wood?
15.
Okay, so your standard fairway wood, and you would hit a 3-wood from the ground, would
Yes.
you? How do you feel you're hitting it? So you both would put the ball forward in your stance?
Yep.
And Matt, would you put the ball forward in your stance?
Yes.
Okay, and are you hitting it on the way up, the way down? How are you striking that ball? So up or down?
I'm slightly on the down.
You're
I
hitting
know that from...
Because you've measured?
Yeah.
I'd imagine I'm down because I quite often take divots.
Okay.
I'll be slightly down.
Okay, so and why do you all put it forward in your stance then? Surely you put the ball forward to not be so much down.
Well, so I'm not so much down. I'm less down than normal.
Absolutely, fantastic, and I totally agree. Okay. So lots of people think that you put the ball forwards just because it makes you you'll hit it on the way up. It's not true. Ball position's irrelevant. It's much more task orientated. So I see people play 3-woods from their left foot. That's not always the case. If you've got a 16 degree 3-wood, you might play it more like, where would you play your hybrid? You probably would play it, yeah. So it's much more relevant to what shot you want to hit. Now, most people tend to hit their 3-woods quite low. So if they're like 4 down and you get them moving the ball forward and you get it maybe to like 2 down, 1 down, which is where I am with a fairway, like 1 to 2 down to almost level, they might get better launch. I still stand to a fairway wood and feel like I'm hitting it almost on the way up. That's what's in my head. I have it forward and I sweep the bloody thing. I don't feel down. It's only when I started to measure that I learned that I actually hit it down. So your feeling to what you do has to be measured.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I see loads of people trying to hit 3-woods either the same as their irons, same as their hybrids, or same as their drivers, which can work subject to what they deliver with them. Does that make sense?
Related, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Do something different to a fade, basically.
So with your 3-wood from the deck, you would move the ball position to shape it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as well. I would as well. So 3-wood from the deck, some of the ideas I use when I'm playing it. Because I'm happy with my loft, remember lots of this relates back to that loft, I feel happy going more down at the ball, and I feel happy trying to sweep, and I also feel happy feeling like I'm level trying to get it in the air, because I've got enough launch from the standard shot. So if you imagine this was a 12 degree loft, so this is a 14 for me. If we knock down to 13 or 14, I wouldn't be happy from downhill lies. I wouldn't be happy if I need to go over an obstacle, because it's always on my lower launch side. So getting that loft allows you to do the many different ways of hitting, which you do on a course. So this ball is kind of going slightly downhill, so it's going to launch a bit lower, and again I've got that launch in me already. Now the other pattern that follows with my fairway wood is I tend to cut it. As a general rule from the fairway, I'm going to move it a little bit left to right, so I will always adjust my aim subject to, again, lies, those kind of things. So I'm not trying to fight that shape, I'm going to play with it. So I'm going to aim at the flag with this one and let it move off the flag to the right where I know there's room. Good launch, and it's doing exactly as I said. Aim started almost at the flag and just moved off to the right. If you flip this over, put me on an upslope, again, because I'm happy with the launch, I feel like it might go a bit left, so I'm going to adjust my aim to the right. I'm going to game the club. I can only game it because of that loft, the launch that I'm putting in there. Majority of you got the wrong lofted fairway woods. You've not got those options of launch from the different fairways, and that's when I start seeing loads of sprayed shots. Right, well that was a roller coaster, wasn't it, Matt?
Life is a roller coaster.
I think we rode it there, didn't you?
Yeah, just gotta ride it.
Right, so we're heading back. I'm going to do last week's winner. Bear with. Right, last week's winner of the 360 Arcos system was James Whelan. You've been notified by golfonline.co.uk. Now, you can win a dozen Chrome Softs this week if you hit that link down below. Follow it through, fill out the sheet. If you've already filled it out, don't worry, you can do it again and you will be entered again down there, peoples. Thanks all for watching. See you tomorrow. We're still powering on, aren't we, Matthew?
Yeah.
You look a little tired.
I think I've got a little bit of hay fever in my left eye.
Oh, only in the left. Is that how it actually works?
Yeah, it will spread.
It'll be all over your body by the time we get home. Hopefully that's given you some good ideas of how to manage your fairway wood. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button down there, the subscribe button. As always, give it a click. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when I've uploaded a video. What I'm confused with is this road isn't like a roller coaster yet.
We're still riding it.
I'm not sure these rules.
Loving these days simply the last.